Welcome back to Great Day. After Ryan Cade discovered the exceptional tenderness and flavor of Wagyu beef, he knew he had to serve it to the masses. He called up his lifelong friend, Blake Robertson, and they began raising Wagyu cattle. Now, shortly after, RC Ranch Texas Craft Meats was born. Today, they sell Wagyu meat from steak to brisket to sausage and beef sticks, and this year, they're proudly serving as the official beef jerky of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Good morning, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Wow, y'all were Texas before Texas was even cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ryan, you are known as the Wagyu cowboy.
Well,
All right, you grew up in Brazoria County, always around cattle, so rodeo is just another day for you, although it's hyped up and a lot more fun at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Your grandpa and your mom were entrepreneurs. You were never in 4-H or FFA, but you always attended the rodeo.
yeah, absolutely. Western heritage and ranching is something that I've always loved and always kind of been in my blood. Come from Brazoria County, where it's very, very prevalent, and I knew someday I wanted to be part of it. Also have a love of culinary, and so when these two loves were able to come together in one business, it was really neat.
Yeah, and speaking of business, you majored in business.
I did, yes ma'am.
Yeah, Louisiana.
University of Louisiana, Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, all right, so you actually grew up around the whole cattle, on a ranch?
Just Brazoria County, you know, in the days when I was growing up was very, very agriculturally based.
Right.
And so just was around it a lot and knew I always wanted to be a big part of my life.
Yeah, all right. Blake, for you, also grew up in Brazoria County. You grew up around entrepreneurs as well. In 1983, your dad started a beer company.
Yes, ma'am, he
You were
did.
the coolest kid in town, weren't you?
I wish I still was, but yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, you went to rodeo since you were a little kid as well.
Since I was 5.
Wow, you love watching the bull riding and the wagon races. You raised a pig for show in high school.
We did. I kind of dabbled in some of that, and it was a great experience. And I truly enjoyed just being around the friends and family that were all around that experience.
You talk about there was a great experience raising that pig. I know I went to a school that was really big in 4-H and the whole bit, and I would watch my friends who are raising animals and the level of responsibility that it took for them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
To get up early in the morning and take care of that animal because mom and daddy weren't doing it for you.
That's
and
fact.
it was a 24/7 thing. What are some of the lessons if a parent is considering letting their child raise an animal? Some of the things that you say is the advantage of doing that?
Yeah, I think it's the Western heritage culture that we always talk about that, even the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo resembles and it's all about. I think that starts at a very young age, and those practices of getting up early, water, feed, the essentials that animal needs to survive, but also become what it's here for, and that's amazing opportunity to have as a young person in this life, and to grow up, I think, and pass those on to future generations is extremely important.
Yeah, both of y'all played high school football. Can you imagine that? Right? In fact, wait, what was that, Brianna? Oh, she said that the Texans are on the phone wondering, if y'all on your days off. Okay. Anyway, you also had a degree in business management, and you founded Carbach Brewing Company.
Yes, ma'am, we did. Yeah, beef and beer are my two passions.
B&B, yeah.
If I have those two every day, I'll be pretty well off. It'll be awesome. So,
you two grew up together. Do you remember the first time you met each other?
Oh, absolutely.
he can go first.
Absolutely.
He's
I was
a
born.
little- Yeah.
He's kind of always been my pain in the butt little brother.
All right, your moms were student teachers together, so it's all in the family. Okay, let's get to Wagyu. You tasted it and you're like, what? Because there's prime beef. We all know about prime.
Sure, and Wagyu is well above prime. Honestly, I was a skeptic. Loved beef, grew up around beef, and when they were started to talk about Kobe and Wagyu, I just, it just really can't be that great. And I was also in a point in life
That was
where,
like marketing.
Yeah, that's right, marketing. I wasn't going to really nice steakhouses that had that kind of beef. Finally, I got to do it, and I tried it, and I said, wow, this really is different. It's really special. It's really spectacular. And so I became a student of the game and began to learn what makes Wagyu, and that was, again, where this business was born.
Yeah,
So,
early sales out of the back of a truck.
yeah, so when we started, I was knocking on back doors of restaurants and trying to sell them our product, and my dad was delivering it out of his red pickup, and so it was a family affair, and it still is. Blake's family and my family are involved in it every day. Our kids are involved in it every day, and we've grown. We have other people that deliver it for us now.
Right. You're able to show up here this morning and hang out with us.
We're all very involved.
All right, so Robertson and Cade, that's where we get RC Ranch from, and so established in 2010 out of Angleton, but you raised that Japanese breed because it is an actual breed.
It is, yes, ma'am. Just like Charolais or Angus or anything else. The foundation genetics we use were imported from Japan in the mid-'80s to the late '90s, and there's bulls whose names you probably wouldn't be able to pronounce because they are truly part of that original Japanese import.
And Wagyu means?
Japanese cattle. Wagyu literally translates Japanese cattle.
All right, you are the official beef jerky of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Can you hand me a piece of beef jerky over there?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love some beef jerky. That's when you are on the go and you got to eat on the road. This is some of the best stuff ever.
So we have some amazing flavors. As you said, we are the official beef jerky of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. What separates this part of our business is utilization of a full carcass. And we're able to turn something that everybody grows up on, beef jerky in a bag, good protein snack. And ours are more, we have some zero sugar, so that's better for you. Know where your food comes from is something that we really pride ourselves on. And so the flavor is there, but also the chewability. So it doesn't keep expanding in your mouth. It actually chews very nice.
Well, if I can chew it and talk on TV still.
There you go.
This test right here, right?
That's what we wanted the true test of it. We're super proud to be partnered with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo as the official beef jerky. And you can find us there at our huge booth and giving out free samples and all that as well.
Yeah. You also have beef sticks?
Yeah. We do. So these beef sticks, they were a special project of Ryan and I's. It took us about 2 years to perfect these. You get a lot of stuff that has slime and long pops, and this has a nice crisp pop. And we're able to use the intermuscular fat in Wagyu that is classified as really a better fat in beef, and we came up with 4 different flavors that are absolutely incredible. We always say they'll change your life, one bite at a time.
My life is being changed as the segment is going on. All right, it's going to change some more. You got a flat iron steak right here.
Yeah, so it's a flat iron steak right here. It's the second most tender muscle on a beef carcass. We like to talk a little bit about the whole beef carcass. Blake was talking about utilization. Of course, everybody knows what a ribeye and a fillet is, but in a brisket. But when you hear about things like tri-tips and flat irons and Denver cuts, people don't know a lot about them. This has quickly become one of our most popular cut.
The Denver cut? Is that what Denver roast is made from?
Denver's part of the chuck, and so it's more towards the forward part of the animal. And a lot of commodity beef, it's tough, and it gets turned into a roast, But these are really nice and tender. That intramuscular fat, that low melting point intramuscular fat makes it really nice and just a great eating experience. Those of you that know about sous vide, that's amazing sous vide. But this one here is the real sleeper because it's great flavor. You can see the beautiful marbling. It's got incredible tenderness. It's my wife's very, very favorite cut. And we sear it really, really hot. In fact, we're going to do that here in just a second and let you try it.
Go ahead and sear. You go ahead and start searing right there. And while you're doing that, so we've got, you mentioned, the brisket, the summer sausage, all kinds of things. There's a big trend right now. We know it's reached headlines of what we're trying to do in terms of changing the quality of food that we have out there. Tallow. Everyone's hearing about tallow. Explain what tallow is and how it can be used. Yeah,
tallow is rendered beef fat, and a lot of restaurants are going back to using it after going to shortenings and vegetable oils and all those different things that have proven to be not as healthy for you. If you look at a jar of shortening, there's 100 ingredients, and most of them you can't pronounce, where the ingredient on this one is beef tallow. It is
tallow,
100%,
beef fat, which I know when I was in Europe, that's what they use all the time for things.
And the great thing is you can use it for a lot of different things. We can saute vegetables at home. We'll do a lot of sauteing vegetables. Yep. And then again, any other application you have for butter or shortening, you can use it for as well. We make chocolate chip cookies that are absolutely to die for. Miss Deborah has one of those right now, and she can try them out in a minute. But they're super good. But tallow is better for you. There's a ton of science. Texas A&M and other universities have researched it. There's a Dr. Stephen Smith article about Wagyu fat, especially, and the oleic acid and the omega-3, omega-6, ratios, and it truly is better for you. We want to be on the front edge of educating people on what is good for them to eat. You hear all the words, organic, natural. What does that really mean to me? And so at RC Ranch, we built our business on that premise that people care more than ever about where their food comes from.
Good, wholesome food, and then your children will grow up like this, like 6'4" and all of that stuff right there. All right, in terms of where to get your product, butcher shop at Houston Farmers Market. You have 220 plus restaurants across South Texas that are serving your food, and stores like H-E-B, Amazon Plus, and much more. And as we mentioned, you can find their products at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Carlos Hernandez is down there right now, and he managed to find the RC Ranch booth in NRG Center. Remember, Carlos, it is Fat Tuesday, so live up to it.
All right, Deb. Well, yeah, you see the sign up there. That is Hall D. D4103 is where you want to come and find RC Ranch. So follow me through. I'm going to show you exactly where the booth is located. You can't miss the signs right there. It says Wagyu, it says jerky, and we got a lot of free samples that we're going to try. We got Kelly over here joining us. We're going to say hi in a bit. And of course, there's Randy. Hi. Okay. You guys had me at free samples today.
Yes, we did.
What's on the agenda? What am I going to try today?
So we are the official jerky of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. We've got 4 jerkies and we've got 4 sticks. Everything from a 0 sugar, honey jalapeno, which is going to be my favorite overall.
Let's try that
Let's
right
try
there.
it right there.
Okay. And then what else?
And we have pepper jerky, and we have the teriyaki jerky, original beef sticks. And if you notice in there, I don't know if you can see it. Do you see that fat that's in there? You're not going to find that in any other jerky.
That is some delicious stuff. I can taste the honey. I can get the little spice of the jalapeno.
Absolutely,
and of
that's
course, there's
correct.
also some beef sticks as well.
And the beef sticks are amazing. They're slow smoked with real hardwood. We've got an original. We've got a jalapeno cheese, delicious. Teriyakis are new one, and also garlic 0 sugar. It's hard to do, and we've done it right here.
Let me try one of those beef sticks right here. Which one would you
I'm gonna
recommend?
go with the honey jalapeno right here for you. Try that out.
Okay, here's another one.
And that's jalapeno cheese. But it's all premium Wagyu beef, handcrafted right here in Texas, seasoned to perfection, slow smoked, and we're ready. It's a premium product. It's got great protein, 8 to 10 grams of protein each serving, and it's easy accessible. It comes in easy to go packages. We've got 4 packs for this. 4 golfers, 4 sticks. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it was made that way. So
All right. Well, there's
come on
some
out,
more
enjoy
things.
it.
Come and join them. Over here, we got Kelly. Sorry, I'm over here trying my beef stick right here. It's so delicious. Now, Kelly, you guys are also offering aside from free sample, but there's a giveaway that you guys are doing.
That's right. So every single week of the rodeo, we are giving $120 worth of premium Wagyu beef. So if people just come on by the booth, they can sign up, get entered, and we are so excited to get that beef in the hands of people who love it.
And of course, if they can't stop by the rodeo for any reason, you guys are available in plenty of different spots.
We sure are. So our website is r-cranch.com. We started as an e-com business. We also have a butcher shop at the Houston Farmers Market. So you can stop by there and see our entire display of all of our fresh cuts. And we are also here at the rodeo, but also at the horse arena over on the other side of the rodeo.
Awesome.
And we also are in 220 restaurants across the entire South if you're looking for a fun night out. And of course, our favorite retailers, we've got some HEB, Time-Wise, Specs, the Texan, Brookshire Brothers. So look for your favorite
You
retailers
guys are
too.
available everywhere. Kelly, thank you so much for chatting up with us. There's something I keep seeing over here that's caught my eye. So, Deb, while you guys are out there enjoying your jerky, I'm gonna practice my roping skills. I'm gonna give this over to Andy right here, and I'm gonna send it back to you. I'm gonna try my testing skills right now.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, while you're busy catching your eye with that, I caught my mouth I bit into this expecting to chew. It just like.
So close.
Just like that, like butter, only better. All right, again, you can sample the delicious beef jerky by RC Ranch for free at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Just visit their booth at D4103, and for Great Day viewers only, enjoy 15% off your entire order with the code KHOU15 when you order online. Visit their website at r-cranch.com. Again, that's r-cranch.com. You can also check out their butcher shop at the Houston Farmers Market. We'll be right back.